Let me ask you guys this. What do we have to do? Because the game getting ready to come on at 4, right? The game come on at 4?
Yeah, here in a minute. Yeah, in a quarter hour.
Okay, so you guys all feel like we losing. So tell me something we need to do for us to win, or just no possibility. What has to happen?
No, we were going to lose.
We got to do things that Stephanie White can't do. We've got to put pressure on them high and get them off, right? And we got to make them shoot off the dribble. Some of you may have to look that up, but it's a real thing. It's hard. It's you know what I'm saying? It's efficiency thing. It takes you to 20, 30% instead of 40, 50%. If we can make them do that, then now that changes everything. But White can't devise that kind of game plan.
Right. Hey, music, you there, music?
Yeah, I'm here.
What is today? What day is today? Tuesday. By hopefully end of the week, she'll be on the floor, at least in practice.
What have you been missing without her? You know, I was talking to her recently about what she brought to you guys, but what do you feel like you've lacked when she is absent from these games?
The ability to spread the floor for AB. I mean, really to have another person that can knock down a shot, and we can create some space for AB to go to work on the interior.
You guys always say one game at a time, and today did it feel more like a playoff game anyway in terms of its importance?
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. I think every game is like a playoff game, you know, at this point. But it is one game at a time, and Seattle is the most important opponent for us for a number of reasons, obviously. But, you know, for us to make sure that, again, we can't get caught, you know, watching standings. We can't get caught, you know, looking too far ahead. It's got to be right now and Seattle and making sure that we're the best that we can be today.
Do you anticipate making any starting lineup changes today, or are you going to stick with the same 5 that you've had these past 2 games?
Same 5.
Just curious on a big picture, was Caitlin able to go through your little walkthrough or whatever you normally do? And what do you want to see ultimately to get comfort whenever the time comes? Yeah,
she went through our walkthrough yesterday. Today it was very short, you know, prior to game time, but she went through it yesterday, and I want to see her in practice, you know, live in practice. I want to see her continue to work to not just build endurance, but to be able to handle contact 94 feet as it's going to be in game, and to be able to do that and sustain from an endurance standpoint. And that's going to take multiple practices to make sure that there's no regression. And, you know, as most of us know, when we get fatigued, we look different, and see how she plays through fatigue.
Sorry to follow up on that. Do you have enough practices left for that opportunity, especially this late in the season? They get changed depending on your schedule, things like that.
Not necessarily probably team practices, but being able to put together, you know, 3s, 4s, and different things that we can go against and match up with.
I know it goes outside the scope of this game, but just the magnitude of today's promotion and everything going on, how much Caitlin impacts basketball.